Hey there, PTE champions. Welcome back to the channel where we make test preparation simple, fun, and super effective. Today, we are going to unlock the secrets of one of the trickiest sections in the PTE core, the reorder paragraphs. Now, I know what you are thinking. Reordering paragraphs sounds simple enough, but trust me, this task can be sneaky. It's not just about reading a bunch of sentences and guessing their order. It's about strategy, logic, and understanding how ideas connect. So, if you have ever been stuck thinking, wait, does the sentence go first or last? Don't worry, you are in the right place. In this video, I will share some powerful tips and tricks to crack the reorder paragraph task and walk you through a detailed example. Ready to become a paragraph reordering pro? Let's jump right in. So, first of all, what do you mean by this reorder paragraph task in PTE core? You will see several sentences presented in a random jumbled order on your screen, and your job is to drag and drop them in the correct sequence to form a logical, cohesive paragraph. It may sound very easy, right? Well, here's the catch. The sentence will often look very similar, and just one wrong move. What is that? One wrong move can throw off the entire flow. Plus, you only have a limited time to get it right, so speed and accuracy are the key. Now, let's see some of the essential tips and tricks to reorder paragraph. Before we dive into an example, let's talk about the strategy. There are 5 essential tips that will help you tackle any reorder paragraph task like a boss. The first tip is find the independent sentence first. This is the first and foremost thing that you need to do. You need to look for the sentence that stands on its own. This could be usually your topic sentence. So, this sentence introduces the main idea and it doesn't refer back to anything. If you see pronouns like it, this, or they, that sentence probably isn't your opener. Got it? And the tip two, look for logical connections. Once you have starting sentence, you need to think about what would logically follow. Looking for connecting words like however, therefore, in addition, as a result. So these signal how ideas flows from one sentence to the next. And tip 3 is pay attention to pronouns and articles. Pronouns like he, she, it, and they often refer back to something which we have mentioned earlier. That's the use of pronouns, right? Similarly, sentences starting with the usually refer to something previously introduced. So you can use these clues to find the right order. And tip 4 is watch for chronological or process clues. Some paragraphs describe a sequence of events or a process. Look for time markers like first, next, after that, finally. These are gold when figuring out the correct order. And the last tip is don't overthink it. Sometimes we get stuck second guessing ourselves. If a sentence feel like it fits, trust your instincts. Remember, in PTE core, overthinking can cost you valuable time. Now let's see a detailed example. Here is the first sentence. Researchers have recently developed a cutting edge system known as AirTouch. The next one is this innovative technology has the potential to revolutionize how we interact with devices in our daily lives. The system uses advanced sensors to detect motion and translate it into digital commands. It allows users to control electronic gadgets with simple hand gestures, eliminating the need for physical contact. However, the technology is still in its early stages and faces challenges with accuracy and affordability. Got it? Now it's your time. You can pause the video, take your pen and paper, write all the sentences as given in the screen, then apply the strategies, tips, and tricks that I have told you before and try to put them in the right order. When you're done, you can move on to the next slide. Now, I hope you have done it in a right way, but I'm going to apply the tips whatever I have given. So the first one is we need to find out the independent sentence, right? So which sentence introduces the topic without referring to anything else? When I scan all the sentences, I guess the right answer is A because it introduces the topic without referring to something else. Researchers have recently developed a cutting edge system known as AirTouch. So, this is our first sentence. And the second step is look for logical connections. What would naturally follow? So, here, if you see the sentence C, the system uses advanced sensors to detect motion and translate it into digital commands. So this is followed by A, I guess. So it's after A, it's C. And then the next tip is we need to use pronouns and linking words, right? Now check out the sentence. Which uses pronouns? I feel this D because it states like it allows users to control electronic gadgets with simple hand gestures, eliminating the need for physical contact. So what is it referring to, this sentence? It refers to that air touch, of course, right? So D logically follows C. Now we have A, C, and D. The next step is you need to look for which sentence is adding broader context or which sentence tells about the consequences. If you look here, sentence B, it talks about the potential impact of the technology, right? The innovative technology has the potential to revolutionize how we interact with devices in our daily lives. So I guess this will go next. And the final one, we need to look for any contrast or conclusions. Only one is left with us, but still we can just, clarify it. However, the technology is still in its early stages and faces challenges with accuracy and affordability. So that's the perfect ending, I guess. Now the order is A, C, D, B, E. Did you see how we build that paragraph step by step? So it's all about understanding the flow of ideas from introducing the topic and then the supporting details, how it works, then discussing its impact, finally mentioning its limitations. In the actual PTE core test, you will use the same techniques. First, find the independent sentence, then look for logical connectors, and finally ensure the paragraph flows smoothly from start to finish. Got it? Now I have some final tips before you go. Practice makes perfect. The more paragraphs you practice, the faster you will recognize patterns. And try to stay calm under pressure. Don't let the timer rush you. And review your answers. If time permits, double check the flow for any awkward transitions and try to review your answers. And that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Kindly like, share, and subscribe for more PTE core tips. Bye bye.